Dan, good to see you. Start us off on Learn with Chegg, because you're bringing a bunch of the things that you do together. It's a bit of a different model and approach to your end customer. How does this change things?
Well, first of all, thanks, John, and Happy New Year to all of you. It changes things a lot, because what Chegg has been doing since the beginning is we're trying to build a giant platform to help people who need to learn things get unstuck, learn them, master the subject, and then perform better, whether it's academically or professionally now with skills or now with language with Busuu. And so the ability to create a platform that personalizes each student's needs based on whether or not the student, what subjects the students are taking, what school they're in, what professors they have, where they are in the semester, how well they learn, whether they learn through video or through text, using machine learning, AI, and all of the data that we have of tens and tens and tens of millions of students over the years allows us to personalize the journey so that the student can now go from having to guess what to ask or try to understand what they need to know to us being able to present to them what they need to know now and what's likely to be coming next. So we're going to be with them on the journey earlier, longer, and create more value for them. And we think this is the next logical step of education. We're surprised that education itself hasn't really understood the value of personalized learning. They are starting to between K through 12. But in higher education and in professional, people really need to zero in on what they need to learn. They need to be faster, more efficient, less expensive, on demand. And that is what the Chegg new personalized learning platform does.
Now, Chegg has gone from being sort of a tool for renting other people's resources to a provider of digital tools for learning. And you seem to be moving into being a platform where learning takes place overall, moving deeper into actually being sort of a classroom yourself. How deep are you going to go into that?
Well, that's a very astute perception, John, because what we've come from understanding students better than anybody. Look, we reach more students on a global basis than anybody, particularly in the United States. We're growing very significantly outside the United States. And what we know is that more and more students need more and more help. And so they are looking to affect their lives in a positive way by mastering a subject or learning it. And most students, if it's not for money that they quit, the other reason that they quit is because they get stuck and there's nobody there to help them. So we have to go deeper and deeper and deeper into all the information that they need to learn. We need to go back to the basics. We need to help them with job skills. Now we need to help them with language. It may surprise people to know that 40% of our students say they want or need to learn language in order to be successful in the next chapter of their lives, which means Busuu becomes a very excellent acquisition where we can extend into the United States more rapidly than most people could through the personalization platform. So we are going to keep going deeper and deeper. You're right. We started out as a third-party provider and invented textbook rental. We knew that print was not going to be around. So we started to build over the last 12 years a very large, popular platform for learning and mastering the subject.